Hey traders, Mike Katz here with today's trader takeaways, and I'll make this a quick recap. We have a lot going on. I got to be out of here pretty quickly, but market holding up well. You can see on the daily that the SPYs, let's see if we can get a daily here on the SPYs. Yeah, looks like Thinkorswim is hanging up a little bit. And we could do it on here, SPY, and bam. So on the daily, we could see that we held up pretty well to 280 level, and we broke out from here, and now we held up pretty well and curling up. Lots of good earnings, high beta tech strong, Apple's all-time highs, first $1 trillion company, and market looks like it's a stone throw away from all-time highs. Not going to fight it. I felt like today I did a really good job at not fighting the market, barely did any shorting. Whatever I did, I realized quickly when it wasn't working, I would be out and not keep retrying, and did really well on the long side in some of these stocks. Because I'm a little constrained with time, I'm going to just talk about Tesla. And we can see here that Tesla had earnings yesterday, had a pretty big push to the upside. And one thing I'll mention before I talk about the trades, very emotional stock, meaning what? Lots of people have very strong opinions both to the short side and the long side, which tells me that they're going to be very stubborn if they're wrong, right? So if somebody's very bullish on Tesla and it goes down, you know, they're going to be very emotional and they're going to stick it out and they're going to stand their ground, and that's not a very good risk management way of trading at all. So the shorts today didn't do well in this, yesterday included, and I felt like whatever way it would go, I would want to join that trend, because if people are going to be stubborn, then the trends could be very persistent, and that's kind of what, that was my plan. So this morning we had a nice little dip on the open, and I bought 325, just a starter. And the starter, I'm giving it space. I was giving it till 3, what was it? I think 320, 320 or 323, somewhere around there. Got a little pop, sold some into strength here. Got a pull back, bought it back again at 325. And then I was thinking, if we do put in these higher lows, then I want to start scaling in on the long side. And that's what we got. So I bought more on the breakout. Whereas, you know, in another situation, I might have sold again, trying to buy back. But I noticed that we had a higher low. And if we are going to, and we had a higher high here, and if we are going to start trending to the upside, I don't want to be scaling out of position. I want to be adding to my position. And that's what we got here. So I was able to buy 325. And what's this number here? 328, I believe, was the breakout. So I bought some more. Sold into a little push in the morning. Sold some more as it was curling down, putting in lower low, lower high. But then quickly realized that we were not selling off. Small retracement to the move to the upside. Got back in, long. And then guess what? Bam, I was thinking this low was going to hold this pivot, and I got stopped out, closed it out here, took a loss, but no follow through to the downside. Looks like they were just stop hunting, and you could see that it was just a little pullback and right back above this pivot of 328, 327. And then I said, okay, I'm going to try to get back in on the long side. So I bought some here versus this low again, added on the breakout, and then just sat back and let this thing work. Got out when it started breaking out here, when it started losing some steam. Got out a little bit, locked some in, and looked like it was curling down. Sold some more. When, again, didn't get any follow through to the downside. You can see that we held the level right here, bounced up, and then we came down again. And what do? We took out this low by a little bit, trigger stops and curl back up. So I said, okay, we're going to probably squeeze the shorts all the way till the close. And I bought back what I sold, and then decided that This is not something I want to be swinging overnight. I probably should be, but it's just not one of my setups right now where I can stay in this on the long side. So I scaled out into the close, and I am flat in Tesla. So this was a really good trade. I was very zoned in and focused on the symbol. I had a few other trades in Apple and IQ, but not going to talk about them. Nothing too great. A couple of small losses, a couple of small winners. This was the main one for me today, and I was able to read it and stay with the trend. And my Katz of a few years ago would have probably been fighting this trend, shorting every top. But I'm pretty happy with the performance today. And that's all I can ask of myself. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully everybody's kicking butt, doing well in earnings. And once again, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a follow. Find us on Twitter, getting lots of great questions on DM. And keep them coming. Thanks.